You will long remember what you learn in this class. Your friends who chose not to take this class with you will feel themselves diminished for having missed the experience. Those of you who make it through this class, I will feel proud to have called my students. Welcome to the most important, the defining moment of your entire educational experience, General College Chemistry 1. My name is Dr. Kelly, and I will be your companion as you travel through this course. I'm located in beautiful Elizabethtown, Kentucky, meaning all times referenced in this syllabus are in the Eastern Standard Time or New York time. Be aware of that if you're in Litchfield or Madisonville or Paducah or Murray, native Murrian, by the way, that we are operating in the Eastern Standard Time Zone. Best way to contact me is through the question and help message board, and we'll go into that in another part of this welcome lecture. But phone is a terrible way to contact me. I'm usually having company in my office. Also, I can't really help you with chemistry over the phone. Chemistry is very much math-based, and I can't see a sheet of paper, and you can't see a sheet of paper over the phone. So ask me a question on the question help message board, and I can generate you a flash movie. I have a great tools you'll discover for generating a flash movie that replicates the Blackboard audio visual environment that you'd have just like you were sitting in the classroom with me. Course description. This is a course designed, this course focuses on the major topics in chemistry. It's designed for students in the sciences, engineering, and pre-professional. And by pre-professional, we mean pre-dental, pre-med. Think about who's taking this course. Engineers and doctors, people whose careers depend on them knowing chemistry. Not only do their careers depend on them knowing chemistry, but they hold people's lives in their hands on a daily basis. If they don't know their chemistry, people die. Right? Doctor makes a mistake, people die. An engineer makes a mistake, people die. Yeah, that's really true. Product malfunction, somebody could get hurt. They design a poor bridge, the bridge collapses. Way back, it's probably about 30 years now, a civil engineer didn't know their chemistry at the University of Kentucky and blew up the concrete lab. Didn't blow it up, that's too dramatic. Caused a fire in the concrete lab. So people get seriously hurt, if not killed, if you go into a career and you don't know your chemistry. That's the level to which this class is being taught. In other words, you just don't have to know your chemistry, you have to know your chemistry. This is a class that if you were taking it face-to-face at the University of Kentucky, back when I was a freshman at least, my chemistry professor actually said the first day of class, look to your left, look to your right, those two people won't be here. Nationwide, it's close to a 2/3 failure rate for this class. Calm down, it's not nearly as bad as you would think in here. For me, I'm looking about 80% of you passing. The difference between those two rates is that I'm here to help you. I'm your best resource for answering questions. I'm wanting to help you. I'm willing to help you. You took this at UK or U of L, you'd have 125 people in your class. UK, where I took it, I had 340-something in my freshman chemistry section. And I couldn't get to my professor's office, let alone get close enough to her to ask a question. Whereas I'm here to answer questions and wanting to answer questions. But be forewarned that this is a class where you really have to study, and your grade is not based on effort. Let me be clear on that. Your grade in this class is not based on effort. It's based on whether or not you pass the exams. I have to certify that you know the knowledge. That having been said, the things that cause people trouble in this class is either they don't have a good chemistry background or they don't have a good mathematical background. If you look at the prerequisite for this course, the prerequisite for this course is the ability to take college algebra. You don't have to already have had college algebra, you simply have to be eligible to take it. If you are someone who does not like math, do not take this course online. Take it with me face-to-face. If you're somebody who's comfortable with math, awesome. Not a problem. This is the right place for you to take the class. You won't have any issue. But if you're somebody who is real math phobic, come and take this face-to-face, where I can look over your shoulder as you're doing problems and where I can point to your paper and say, here's where you're doing wrong, right? Online, I can't see your paper. Online, I can simply show you how I worked something out, right? So if you're somebody who really, really struggles with math, I recommend the face-to-face version of this class. Another thing is, this class is really a 4-hour class. Starting in the spring of 2016, it officially becomes 4 hours. Now they hide the 4th hour of the class with a subclass called 173. If your advisor didn't put you on 173, don't worry about it. There's no extra work you're missing or anything like that. But because this class is a 4-hour class, I'm going to teach this class as a 4-hour class, meaning you're going to have an assignment every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday in here. So it's a 4-hour class, meaning I'm going to deliver 4 hours of lecture a week to you. Then, according to the SACS guidelines, this isn't something I made up, this isn't me being mean or trying to prove anything to you. The accreditation guidelines say that for every 1 hour you spend in class, you should be receiving 2 to 3 hours of homework every night, particularly in a class that's in your major. Therefore, you will have, in addition to 4 hours of lecture, you will have 8 to 12 hours of homework in this class every week. So budget your time wisely for this class. Also, it's very important that you get out a sheet of paper and write down the words Cleveland Browns. Please write down the word Cleveland Browns. Did everybody write down the word Cleveland Browns? Good, I know you were still listening to me at this point. But at any rate, I always sound like a gloomy Gus at this point because I feel like I've tried to scare you away. And I'm not trying to scare you away because, as I said, 80% of the people who take this class with me do great and do fine. Those who don't usually do one of two things wrong. Either they don't have the math background for this, or they don't ask me questions, right? There is nothing worse than suffering in silence. Please, I'm down on my hands and knees. Ask me questions when you have them. I'm here to help you. I want to help you. I'm willing to help you. Let's move on to the next part of the welcome lecture. That's it for now. Beep. Beep.